What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So the world is going slightly bananas, so I am sure you are home like me on self-isolation and you are wondering what can you do to invest your time. This is exactly what I'm covering today on my video, so keep watching for new tips just for you. Stay there. Welcome back to a new episode of A Capo Joe TV, the place for new coaches, content creators, and entrepreneurs looking for new strategies and tips to up-level your brand and business online. Each and every Tuesday, you're going to find a new video where I share a new strategy about digital marketing, personal branding, and social media. And every Sunday, there's a lifestyle video where we chill and we talk about books, mindset, and so much more. So if you are excited, smash the like button, make sure you subscribe, and turn on the bell so you do not miss my next video. And with that out of the way, let's drink our coffee and let's dive into today's topic. So how can we use this time indoor purposefully and in a way that is also useful not only for our mental health but also for our business? I came up with a little list that you need to keep watching. Point number one is look for help. If you are someone that is living alone or you're not comfortable being alone or your family is far away, make sure you have the network of people that can really support you and help you. Now, there are tons of places online where you can get online therapy, like BetterHelp, or you can get Talkspace, for instance. You can get so much help out there. You can, set up a call and really, get someone to listen to you, because this is not a normal situation. Being self-isolated, being in quarantine, we are humans and we are meant to be outside and inside. So it's really important to balance and to ensure that our mind is in the right place. I will leave you the link down here just to get some more information if you need to, but online help, online therapy, super important. Point number two, make your own time. This is super important, especially if you're living with family, flatmates, friends, whoever it is. When you are in the same house and you are a lot of people, it's really hard to make your own time. So ensure that you have one room of the house where everyone can go for an hour a day, 2 hours a day, whatever it is, to be alone. And whether you're just doing nothing, reading, watching Netflix, discovering an old passion that you haven't done for a while, this is super important for your mental health. Being alone, recharge, and being able to spend some time with your own thoughts is super important, especially if it makes you feel better. So on time, guys. Now, I am a huge social media user, right? But in this time, which is really strange and a little uncomfortable, I am prioritizing voice call and FaceTime over text. Why? Because I feel, everyone is at the same page right now. Everyone is at home, everyone has loads of time on their hands, and being able to connect with people and see people when you cannot physically see them, it's super important. So for instance, what I started to do is to do some digital aperitivo with my friends. So we go on a Zoom call or a Skype call or FaceTime, and we just have a nice drink all together, and we spend literally hours on the phone. And it's great because it's kind of like going out, but you don't have to queue for a drink. So, it's a great way to still have a party, if you will, even if you're not together. And this is super important. For instance, I have some family members that live in Italy right now. As you know, the situation there is not that great. So I always ensure that I keep this connection going every day. And another thing that can happen, though, is that you have people that are quite draining for you, that will call you all the time. This is where you need to ensure that you have a filter. So you want to prioritize people that uplift your mood, that makes you feel better, that are funny, that are great to be around, that you normally will call if you feel down, because these are the people that will keep your mood going. This time is strange, right? We are going a little bonkers, all of us. So we want people that keep us going in a positive way. We don't want any suicidal thoughts, people. We want something super positive. So ensure that you network strategically with the right people. Next point is super important and is no pressure. Now, if you're someone like me that tends to overwork and be overproductive, this is time for you where you're just gonna work constantly because you have a whole day in front of you, you're working from home. If you're working from home, you tend to just constantly work, right? And this is not healthy. Or if you're someone that tends to procrastinate, this is where you procrastinate no matter what because you have loads of time on your hands. So what I started to do in the last 10 days is time boxing. Time boxing is huge, right? So you literally just take the day, you split it into morning and afternoon, and you literally time box your hours in certain tasks, meaning that you allow a certain amount of time for a certain thing. And I can guarantee you guys, I've seen the difference. I have literally the same hours of the day, but I feel like I'm doing so many more things, and I also have time to socialize with people that live with me and, you know, call my friends and so on. So super important. What do I mean by no pressure? That if you feel like you need some hours to do nothing, well, do nothing, because having time to leave your head to travel is super important as well. As soon as it's a positive thing, just let it go. This is the time to really recharge. Lots of people don't have the freedom to, you know, make their own time and have all this time in their hands. So if you feel like you need some time to just, you know, close your eyes and don't do anything, just let yourself go. Now, the next point might sound a little silly because obviously we are self-isolated, we are in quarantine, so we can't move, but sun and fresh air are important. Right, I know. We are in the house, how can we do that? Very simple. We just wake up and we open the window. We get fresh air and the vitamin D from the sun coming in, and we ensure that we spend at least 15 minutes a day in the sun or in the clouds, like me in the UK right now. There's no sun, but anyway. So this is a great way to actually feel better. Having vitamin D, having fresh air really helps your mind and body, and especially helps your soul as well. So really important to ensure that at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day, you just put your head outside from the house. Move your body. Well, we're gonna have to move this body, right? I know the temptation to just be in the couch is around the corner, and trust me, I normally work out in a gym and I don't like to work out at home. So the last 2 weeks have been challenging because I don't really have any creativity when it comes to workout in the house, and I have to really force myself to go online and join classes and try to really move my body. And you don't have to do too much. It can either be just stretching or just do a little bit of cardio in the house, if you will, or something, but just move your body, because I can guarantee you it will make you feel better. Now I'm actually working on some, you know, workout classes that I found online. I will link them to you just down in the box, and they are awesome because they schedule the whole day, so you can literally just put on your cam in your computer and just be live and work out together. And I can tell you, it's really fun. So this is really good. Move your body. Last but not least point for me is super important, and is reading and listening. What do I mean by that? I love listening to audiobooks and reading books on my Kindle, and this is something that for me is very therapeutic. Podcast is another source of information. You have tons of podcasts where you can definitely, you know, have something fun or learning. And I personally have my list of podcasts that I love. I also host a podcast called A Cup of Joe that you're more than welcome to subscribe, and where I talk about marketing and branding, and I also talk about mindset. So it's really, really good. And if you're someone that doesn't like long program, a long show, my show, it's around 15 minutes, so really digestible. And yeah, so these are my tips for what you can do at home. Let me know in the comments, what do you do? I am super curious to understand, how do you spend your time at home? How do you feel this quarantine is going? How is your self-isolation going? How is your mood? How do you feel? Let me know in the comments, because I'm super curious. Thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to remind you that you can follow me on Instagram as well. You're more than welcome to join my tribe just here. I show up each and every day, and I do so many lives at the moment, so you're more than welcome to just tune in and join me. And I wanted to thank you for watching this video, and I see you same time, same place next week.